that a little camping spot, Michelle?
Honey, 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 honey.
This is a dual carriageway with occasionally a bit of hard shoulder. It looks kind of late and dark, but it's only about 2:30 in the afternoon, but the heavy rain clouds have come in as well. And you're up against all this, you know, it's poor visibility. We've got our lights on, we've got our reflectors on, but this is not a cycle route. This is nonsense. We're back to rice fields, but interestingly, though it's chucking it down with rain, there's a lot of tea plantations up here. We're up quite a height now. This is probably the highest part of this particular cycling route. We're all a little bit cold and wet, which is complete opposite of yesterday. Yeah, just down here on the right, you're going to see they're growing tea. So they must have the altitude and the weather for planting tea. So just here, these are tea bushes. All these ones along here. They're a little bit shabby looking. There were some kind of prettier looking ones at the top of the hill. Yeah, I just wish the weather was a little bit nicer and we could stop and have a little wander around a tea garden, but it hasn't stopped raining this afternoon at all, and we're all pretty soaked through. We've got no wet weather gear, but we don't tend to worry too much, Michelle and I. We get a little bit of rain. So we have got lights, and this black bag that's ahead of me actually is also super reflective. It's Michelle's got a similar one on hers, which is day glow yellow, and we've also got rear reflectors, the bright coloured ones on the back. So we should be if it gets much darker, which it's a little early. It's still only about 4 o'clock now. The sun won't be going down for another couple of hours or so. But we are going to be very wet. So what we really need now is any place with a bit of cover, little bathroom, rest area. I haven't been able to find a map of Route 1 that's detailed enough to show you where you can stop. Again, multiple cars, you know, that's what you don't want to happen on a tight bend like that. Another little note to the people that do this up, make better signs, make them come up with a little symbol, simple symbol that can be spotted. Some of the junctions, it's really hard to spot those signs. I'm absolutely drenched now. I don't think I can get any wetter, so there we go. We haven't got raincoats on, we're just getting our t-shirts wet. We'll just strip off tonight and hopefully find ourselves a little dry patch somewhere to camp. Is that a little camping spot, Michelle? Are these camping spots? No? No, they're access to orchards and things. When you hike or cycle and wild camp, everything starts to look like a camping spot. We've probably got 2 hours left of daylight, so we've been looking now for the last hour or so for a spot. We usually give ourselves the last 3 hours, and anything that comes up that's remotely suitable, even if it's two hours early, we're going to stop. Michelle hasn't got a microphone. Our microphones have run out. She just said to me, she just said to me, she's so glad she put her sunscreen on. This guy's given up and just parked on that little bus shelter there. I can't believe this. I can't believe how far we've gone now without being on what I would classify as a real cycling path. And Michelle's such a champion, really, because, you know, she's like me, she doesn't really care, she just gets on. I don't have to say, you sure you want to ride in this? I know she's perfectly happy. And I am too, by the way. I am smiling as I'm talking. I am smiling. I'm looking around at the fields, seeing if there's anything interesting to point out to you guys. And keeping oh look, there's a little husky with a raincoat on, carrying his own poop bags. What happened to the world where people have to walk around carrying little bags of poo And now dogs have the indignancy of having to carry around little poo bags on their red bomber jackets.
Honey.
Oh, honey.
Our honey.
Beautiful, lovely, thank you. It's your honey.
Yeah, I'm beekeeper.
Say hello, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How beautiful is that? Honey. Oh.
They must have just passed us, and I thought she was just saying hello as she was going by, and then she
Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? She's a beekeeper, and she's given us a little, well, not a little, quite a big tube of honey. One for me, one for Michelle. How sweet. You see what I said before? Forget about the Route One not being as good as I'd hoped at the moment anyway. I think it might get better. The people here are lovely. Love the Taiwanese people. Some of the friendliest, most generous people. And you know what I could really, tonight, when I get into bed, it's like a little sort of almost like a sucking tube. Honey is going to go down a treat. We've got bananas and yogurt for the breakfast. Ooh, living the life. Yeah, but it's all concrete again. I really want a soft ground here, and it'll probably be noisy in the morning. Right on. I haven't seen one of those rest spaces for ages now. Do you think one's going to come up? I'm getting really concerned that there's nothing. It's got lovely moves. I've got to go to 7-Eleven. She's crazy. I got to sneak back past her. She's a lot of fun.